Big racks, they long. I'm hiding. So I did it. Picture me caring by the image. These washed up, vintage. I got it bad, living. Every day I gotta. Now they see me as a threat to so they treat me like a menace. I'm about to have a game in the chokehold, not shoot like a low blow. On their mouth I go dumb, so and let them cap cause it's free promo. OG stamping.
The dome of the California Capitol Building lit up dramatically here at our broadcast location in Sacramento. Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And a quick look at how the Oklahoma City Thunder's schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll be playing the Lakers in Los Angeles. Then on Friday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Phoenix to take on the Suns. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Paul out there with Diallo. And it's Holloway at the 3. And for the Kings, Barnes and Bagley, the duo at the forward. Prophet is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Holmes in at the 5. Well, the one thing I love seeing in these early games, seeing the wrinkles that the stars have added, the new... they played over the summer.
It feels, Kevin, like if you are not improving over the summer in the NBA, you are falling behind. Case in point, right, is the big men in the NBA. Look at guys like Brook Lopez and Marc Gasol, now able to stretch their game out to three-point territory. So important to keep growing.
Now here's Paul. Adams, the pass to Paul. Clock at 6. Pulls up, high post. Rebound by the Kings. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Fox against Adams. Fox looking it over. Here's Holmes. It's good.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
And so it's Paul bringing it up with the Thunder. About a minute played so far here in the first. So the wing on the left. Wide open look. Diallo, no good.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Here's the Prophet. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Kings shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
First free throw is good. Good on both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's Adams. Turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota. Tipped away. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, the Prophet.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least.
Now, here's Fox. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Wizards in Washington. Bagley in the post. Gallinari on him. Bagley, no good.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Here's Diallo. Passes it to Holloway. Back to Diallo. Clock at 4. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And so here is Oklahoma City after the Kings pick up 2. Paul, right side. Adams. That one misses.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. We talked about their strategy for containing De'Aaron Fox, and Coach said he's at his best in the open floor. We got to retreat on the release, try to limit his chances out on the break. Kevin?
Thanks, David. There's Diallo after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Diallo, the shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And there it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
Here's the Prophet. He's guarded by Diallo. The Prophet passes to Holmes. Here's the Prophet. Here's Barnes. He had 13 points in the win against Washington. Lays it up and banks it in. Holmes got his second bucket of the night.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Paul passes to Holloway. Now, here's Gallinari. They get it again. And the rejection by Holmes. Now here's Barnes. T right on him, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Paul outside. Here's the 3. That one. Ball against Fox. And the pass to Holmes. A 15-footer. It's hauled in by Diallo.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Paul with the ball. Picked up by Bagley. Here's Holloway. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The Thunder with another miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Fox. Here's the Prophet. The 3. Fox, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And that one, good. Diallo's got his second basket.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Fox against Paul. Now Fox. Passes to the Prophet. Takes the 3. Sacramento again missing. Under trailing by 6. Out to the right wing. Paul for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
And Paul has a beautiful stroke from deep. A gifted shooter who drains perimeter shots with consistency.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Here's the Prophet. He had 34 points in the win against Washington.
He was active all night on the defensive end as well. With all the steals he came away with, he had him totally rattled.
Here's the Prophet. It's a 3-point game. Ball against Fox. Out to the right wing. Here's the Prophet. A 3-point corner, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Holloway, defended by Beck, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
The Thunder shooting their first foul shot of the night. That one drops. He ties it up. Sacramento's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's the Prophet. He's guarded by Diallo. Here's Fox. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
Oklahoma City's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Diallo kicks to Gallinari. Adams down low. Guarded by Hole. Adams down low. Holmes on him. Adams' shot is off.
And you look at the way Steven Adams has developed his offense the last few years. It's been a huge boost for this team. He has always been a great defender, but now he is an important cog on this team in terms of scoring.
Now here's Paul. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Here's the Prophet. Adams brings the double team. It's stolen by Adams. Paul for 3. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Kings leading now by 3. Down low. Here's the Prophet. Got a piece of it. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Paul's running. A slam dunk by Diallo.
The vision, the timelessness of Chris Paul's game for many years. He's made everyone around him better.
And with Adams in his offense, you forget how young he is.
And big men, sometimes they just take a little longer to find their path in the NBA. And Adams has certainly found his. I remember him being in mostly to screen and rebound when he was a rookie, but look how far his game has come.
The 11-footer. Here's Diallo, and it's blocked. Here's the Prophet. Pass to Fox. Good work there as it goes. Fox has got his second bucket tonight.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Timeout. Win against Minnesota.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about...
Here's Baisley. He's covered by Bielitsa. Paul against Fox. Unloads from 13. No good off the back of the rim. And it's Fox with the ball for Sacramento. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. They've got Harrison Barnes. Bielitsa is out there with Marvin Bagley. That's the Prophet. And it's Fox in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. And here is Paul. There's the pass to Holloway. Now Diallo, covered by Barnes. The Thunder with another miss.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
On the wing, Barnes. He lobs it up.
Yeah, they're lowly right now. That lead continues
locked in defensively.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Now here's Diallo. Guarded close. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they've repeatedly pushed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Sacramento. The Thunder have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Well, it's such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst. You're breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career and what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
The Prophet passes to Holmes. Here's the Prophet. He's guarded by Diallo. Just 5 to shoot. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Sacramento making a switch here. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Kings lead by 8. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Harrison's shots definitely falling in the first half. How did you guys get it going?
Just us playing off each other. Trying to get to the basket, trying to work it around. In this balanced scoring like we have tonight, everyone tries to feed off each other.
Strength in numbers, right? Thanks, Harrison. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. At the end of the period, they held a 4-point lead. And guys, for the Kings, Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
You know what, Ernie, I got to stand up on this one. I salute to their bench. Man, once the starters came out, man, the others just came to life. You got to love seeing that kind of contribution come from the others. Man, they look beautiful tonight.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Oklahoma City?
They're not getting to the line or putting enough pressure on the defense. They have to be much more aggressive pushing the basketball, going hard to the rack. Because if you want the ref to make a call, put them in a position to make a judgment. If you're not creating opportunities for contact, you have no chance of picking up points at the line.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. One guy has been getting it done is Buddy Hield.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Thunder. Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Diallo out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Holloway at the 3 side. Thunder trailing by 8. Schroeder looking around. Power down with both hands.
Well, the Dennis Schroeder show is cooking on all cylinders right now. The defense has no answer.
Here's the Prophet. He's guarded by Diallo. Here's the Prophet. Makes good on the step-back jumper. The Prophet's got his third basket of the night.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Gallinari outside. Adams with it. Holmes on him. Tries it from 9. And Adams kicks it over to Schroeder. Jacks up a 3. Adams down low. Guarded by Holmes. Adams' shot is off. Kings leading now by 8. Pass to Bagley. Over Gallinari. Drops one in from the wing. 9 points for Marvin Bagley.
Can score in a different way on each possession.
The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Passes it to Holloway. Oklahoma City moving the ball around, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Buries it from three-point range.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
At the teardrop, and with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Schroeder.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Fox against Schroeder. Right side, Fox. The pass to the Prophet. 5 to shoot.
Rocking the rim, give him 2 points, and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational. Now here's Schroeder. Not a lot of room. Can't cash in from close range.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
The feed to Bagley. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
On the night, he's gone. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Giles.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Pass to the Prophet for 3. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 9 points in the game so far. It's hauled in by the Kings. The Prophet's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here comes with the double team. Here's Giles. Adams defending. Outside Bogdanovich. Launches a 3. And it's Paisley with the rebound. Paisley's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Trying to get something going. Tries again. And there's the nice layup by Adams. Adams has got 6 points.
Boy, the strength and the activity of Steven Adams makes him a force on the backboards.
Here's the Prophet. He's guarded by Schroeder. Parker drives in. Out to the wing. Schroeder comes with the double team. The Prophet passes to Bogdanovich.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
A lot of switching on every possession in the NBA from a defensive standpoint, and you see the way Doris offenses are adjusting to that.
Yeah, I think number one, you have to attack the switch. That's first and foremost. And it's an interesting balance between attacking and being patient. Because the one thing you're ultimately seeking in every switch is a favorable matchup for yourself. That's where a critical thinking guard who knows where to find and put the ball is so critical to your success.
That's a good way to look at it. Now here's Schroeder. Tight defense on him. Fires the three. Rebound by the Kings.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Pass to Parker. Fader on the way. Here's the Prophet. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. The Prophet's got 12 points now in the quarter. Oklahoma City has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Poke loose. Beasley passes to Turner. Just 4 to shoot. And he banks in the layup. Turner's got his first basket of the night. Kings leading now by 23. He's guarded by Schroeder. Pass to the Prophet. Inside, Bogdanovich. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Bogdanovich has got 12 in the game. Time call here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. The Prophet really making a difference here.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Sacramento. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Noah's checked in. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Okay, time now for an injury report. Now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Chris Paul's doing. David.
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Thunder's head athletic trainer, and the news is not good. Right now, it looks like a broken ankle with additional damage to the surrounding connective tissue. This is not how they wanted to begin the season, and it'll be interesting to see how much this hurts them. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Let's stop. .35 seconds left to play here in the third. Oklahoma City shooting the ball at 42%. That's a foul called on the Prophet. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
.30 seconds left in the third.
Away.
And that one's good. Parker. 8 points for him.
This guy just a terrific natural scorer. Jabari Parker getting a great look.
Oklahoma City's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Now Schroeder, he's got 14. it go? And the last-second attempt does not go in for it. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Kings ahead, just dominating this one. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Luke Walton had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Great job on defense. Keep sharing the ball on offense. Let's stay with it. Defensively, we're active. We're in. We're out. We're helping. We're five-man rebounding. We're pushing every chance we get.
Right now, Luke loves what he's seeing on the defensive end.
And he appreciates the hard work, really trying to motivate his guys to stay after him.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Giles, De'Aaron Fox out there with the Prophet. Then it's Jabari Parker. And it's Soto in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. We've always been wowed by the athleticism in the NBA, but it seems to be becoming even more athletic. And certain guys get it done, Doris, in different ways.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of examples, Kev, of guys who don't have or are not blessed with incredible athleticism, but who have found a way to be successful. Nikola Jokic is a first-team NBA player who plays very much below the rim. And then you look at certain shooters who can affect the game. J.J. Redick, he is impossible to guard because he's one constant stream of movement. So, listen, if you have great skill for your position without athleticism, you can still find a way to have a job in this NBA.
That one is off. We're seeing some great shooters with length, tall players shooting from outside. That seems to be the rage right now. But when you look in your crystal ball, Doris, what might be the next player trend in the NBA?
So we saw the evolution of big men as three-point shooters, men being able to enter the league as sort of back to the basket, consistent rebounding forces out of the post, now stepping away and becoming threats as face-up scorers. To me, one of the most intriguing young players in the league right now is Nikola Jokic. Here's a 7-foot guy who is a tremendous playmaker. His instinct is to pass more than it is to score. So you wonder, is that the next evolution of big men? And then the other thing, Kevin, you are starting to see offensive rebounding went away as a focal point of teams in the NBA. You are starting to see teams go back after the offensive glass. Does that continue?
Second chance is a big statistic, isn't it?
It is.
And Fox must continue to work on that shot. When he's knocking it down from there, boy, the D is in trouble.
Carter Williams, the pass to Baisley. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Here's the Prophet. That shot off the mark. Great defense that time from Noah. Thunder shooting about 42% so far. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Now here's Carter Williams. Now the pass to Baisley. Three-pointer. Here's Noah. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That's second chance points, right? If you want to keep Joakim Noah off the glass, you better do your work early.
Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Fox passes to Soto. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Noah with the block. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Bielitsa, he checks in for Giles. Pass to Soto. 6 on the shot clock. Baxter passes to Fox. Launches it. Again, the miss by the Kings. Pass to Carter Williams. Unloads from 9. Plenty of space. Burton, no good.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
That one goes. Count it.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Fox with the steal. And now Sacramento on the break. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for Oklahoma City. People look at that general manager position with the team. I think it grows with some organization, maybe shrinks in importance with others. But by and large, it is more stable than coaching, isn't it? That position of being a GM.
Yeah, and I think, Kevin, if you were to ask coaches, one of the things I've heard sort of thrown out there as an idea is when you list the head coach's record, why not list the GM's record as well? Because the reality is success in the NBA is contingent on so many things. What's your ownership like? What kind of front office personnel? Have they made great decisions? Do you have the best possible coaching comparative to the talent on your roster? So much contributes to winning, Kevin.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Baisley. He's covered by Bielitsa. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Doris, when you look at the success of international players, and the league has a litany of very good international players, Doncic being the latest successor, is the perception changing about these kids when they come from overseas and play in the NBA?
Well, one of the greatest, and to me, the greatest international player of all time, Dirk Nowitzki, a Hall of Fame player, probably changed the perception to start with. Now, listen, over the years, Luka is going to have perhaps a Hall of Fame career if he stays healthy. The reality is this. The NBA is looking for the best players to man those 15 roster spots of the 30 NBA teams. It doesn't matter where you're from.
Here's the Prophet. No good from outside. Here's Oklahoma City now. Gallinari outside. You know, Doris, you and I love history. And you were talking the other day, you and I, about Bill Russell and his 11 championship rings. You think anyone's ever going to break that record?
I think it'll be close to impossible, Kevin, and the reason is, number one, there were so many fewer teams back then for Bill Russell, in no way diminishing the greatness of one of the game changers, both between the lines and outside the lines. Bill Russell will always be an historic figure, but it's very tough to compare eras. There's now 30 teams, nutrition, conditioning, coaching. There's just so much more information in the current era.
Here's Burton. Good, and a nice assist from Noah.
How about the vision of Joakim Noah? Wastes no time delivering that pass.
Harris on the double team. Here's the Prophet, guarded by Harris, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. The Thunder shooting 57% in this fourth quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Kings.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the Profits.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
5 on the clock. It's stolen by Carter Williams. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And slam dunk by Harris.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
The Prophet passes to Soto. Off target from outside. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 16-7 run. Harris outside. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Kings. Well, this one is winding down now. Sacramento can run out the clock. Carter Williams against Fox. A Prophet. Offline with his 3. And here's Gallinari. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.